We're going live. Okay, so let's take that card out of the way. And you can now see two of me. I'm going to settle down in my chair. And we've got two cameras. And yes, that's my rucksack on the back of the door. But I'm just waiting to go live on Amazon. I can go live on Amazon and say hello to everybody on Amazon Live. Now, normally at this time, on a Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. in Belgium, I'll be live with Nick, and Nick and I will be talking all about live video production. Nick, however, is removing himself from one property to another and is, knee-deep in removals at the moment. So good luck, Nick. Hope you have a safe transfer from one property to another. So that leaves me in charge, and I've decided that today I'm going to do something entirely different, and I'm going to go and talk about broadcasting to your website as we actually go through the carousel. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining me on Facebook and on YouTube. On Facebook, if you want to make a comment, then please do, and I'll show your comments on screen as we start off, get underway. And the place I'm going to start is with the Microsoft Surface Book 2, which is to the left of me. I took a quick glance at it then. So Microsoft Surface Book 2 I bought about 15 months ago. And as soon as I bought it, they brought out the Microsoft Surface Book 3. But the Surface Book 2 is a workhorse. It's done me well. I mean, it's handling this broadcast today. And, you can see that it provides a good video quality and good sound. That's because of the camera and the microphone, which I'll come on to in a moment. So Microsoft Surface Book 2, down the carousel, it is 16 gigabytes of RAM, up to a terabyte hard drive, depending on which model you actually get. And that's more than enough. I mean, these days we actually live more online, and we're on Google, we're on Microsoft Office, we're on all sorts of online services where all our data is stored. So our files are up in the cloud, and when we need them, we can download them. That means we don't need as big a hard drive. But you can go from 256 gigabytes to 1 terabyte hard drive, depending on the model you actually choose of the Microsoft Surface Book 2. So that's the RAM, 16 gig, and the storage up to 1 terabyte, which is enough for any of us, really. Then it has twin graphics processors, which handle everything that you do in terms of graphics. And because there are two of them, neither of them gets overtaxed. So I'm able to do this today, and I can do, as you can see, I can have, and hopefully this will work, I've got myself on screen. This is me on the Brio camera. Okay. Down below is me on the Microsoft Surface Book 2 camera. So you can judge the quality of the camera from the picture you're actually receiving at the moment. To my right is the card for today's broadcast. Okay. And this is when I'm broadcasting solo. And the bottom right, you can actually see what I'm going to talk about today, which is live broadcasting to your website. Now, I'm live broadcasting today to Facebook and to Amazon Live, and my concentration is obviously on Amazon Live. If you're watching me live now, thank you. If you've got any questions about live broadcasting, please do ask. I will try and answer your questions. If I don't know the answer, I undoubtedly know somebody who does, and will come back to you with the answer later this week. I'm live every day at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK, and everything that we do is about live broadcasting. So thank you. And can I come on with you and tell you how the mic is? Not today, Corinda. If we can arrange that for tomorrow, I need to set up for it because I've got so many things going in the background. But thank you for the offer. And hello, Corinda is a good friend, and he is in London, and he's got a new Trust microphone, which he'd like to show us tomorrow. So same time tomorrow, Corinda. It's just that basically when I do broadcast on Amazon Live, I set everything up in advance so that ostensibly I actually know what I'm doing. That's the theory. Okay. So you can see, if I click that button, you can see me on screen. You can see my Microsoft Surface Book 2 camera on screen. This is definitely live. And I want to show you something. So I'm going to hide that. Come to 3 items on screen. I'm going to hide that. So you now just got me, okay, which is probably a bit better than seeing 2 of me live. But one of the things that I investigated earlier this year, I spent 3 months looking at it, was the ability to actually broadcast to your website. So in addition to broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch, you can actually broadcast live to your website. So welcome to the show. And what we're going to talk about is broadcasting to your website. Now, this is in 2 parts, okay? The first part of being able to broadcast to your website is you need an HTML5 embeddable web player. Okay, now this is the piece of software that goes on your website and allows this broadcast to actually go live. Let's go through it step by step, and then I will recap, because showing you is a lot easier than talking about it, because if I say embeddable HTML5 player, it probably doesn't mean much, but it will in a minute. So I'm going to take myself off full screen. Now I'm using a website to the right of me. I'm going to go picture in picture for this, possibly that way around. And I'm going to shrink myself so you can actually see more of the screen. Okay. And pick the right one and I will shrink. Okay. So now I'm shrunk. So now you can see more of the screen. This is the Chrome tab, and this is a system called OneStream Live. Now I'm broadcasting from my Be.Live studio, and if I put a logo on the screen, you'll see Be.Live, top right-hand corner. I can just point upwards. So that's Be.Live. And I'm broadcasting from Be.Live, for whom I work, and I'm broadcasting out to OneStream. And this is the OneStream site, and up at the top, you can see me. So again, you've got 2 of me. Okay, this broadcast is going to my website. It's also going out to Amazon Live, and it's the same mechanism that's doing this. It's so simple and straightforward to do. That's it. I mean, at the moment, we're actually broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube, and basically what's happening at the moment is that we're working for Facebook and YouTube. Anywhere that we actually broadcast, we're working for. Now, Amazon Live is totally different because we actually make money from Amazon Live. But when you actually broadcast in Facebook and YouTube, you're actually working for Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. Every time you post content, whether it's a post or a comment or a video or a live video, you're actually making money for Facebook and YouTube, because people see the adverts down the side of the screen and they click the adverts, and Facebook earn money. You don't earn a penny. Okay. As a normal citizen, you don't earn a penny from broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, if you have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, you can get advertising income. But the prime place where your business is hosted is your website. So being able to broadcast your website means that you're working for yourself. When you broadcast live to your website and you advertise the fact that you're actually broadcasting to your website, you can invite people to come along and watch you and comment. Whilst they're watching you, they'll be reading your blog posts, and if you've got a shop on your website, they'll be visiting your shop. Okay, so how does this technology work? Okay, at the top is an embeddable HTML5 web player. And if I go to, I can get the embed code for that player, and I can actually then put it into a WordPress blog or post, and my live video will appear on my website. Okay. And it's all because you can actually embed the player that you're seeing at the moment into your website. Okay. And in terms of that, well, let's just have, if I come back to me, I'm going to hide that. In fact, I'm going to stop sharing. So you come back to me anyway. So back to me. How does it look when you're broadcasting to your website is the next logical question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share screen again. Only this time, we're going to go to my website. Okay, and I'm going to bring my website up on screen. So this is my website. And to prove it's my website, if I scroll to the top, you can see me. Okay, so this is my website. And because of the software I'm using, I am actually live and broadcasting on the website. This is in addition to actually broadcasting on Amazon Live. Okay, once you start using this software, then you can broadcast to Amazon Live, you can broadcast to your website, and I shouldn't bend forward, should I? You can broadcast to your website. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to press that button. Okay, apologies if you were hearing me twice there. That's message just been deleted. So thank you for watching me live on Amazon Live. Apologies if you heard some extra sound there. I need to make 1 or 2 adjustments. And I think I'm all right now. I think the sound is all right. So you embed the player in your website. Yeah, and you can see that this web page is now active, playing this video, and you can send people to watch you on your website. Whilst they're watching you, they will undoubtedly, I've got 2 or 3 of me on screen now, they will undoubtedly read your blog posts, watch other videos, and visit your shop. So if you've got an affiliate shop on your website, take people to your website to actually watch your live video. Live video is the most effective way to actually attract a live audience, as is happening on Amazon Live at the moment. Live video attracts people. And I try to, in every broadcast I do, entertain, educate, and inform. Now, in today's broadcast, I'm talking about broadcasting to your website because it's important. This is 2022. Rather than broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube, you broadcast to your website. You could do it in addition, or you can do it in place of. And you want people to actually come to and visit your website to buy from your shop and read your blogs and get to know, trust, like, know, and trust you. Okay, which is an old B&I saying. Okay, first of all, people like you, then they get to know you and they trust you. And live video is the best way to actually do it. It's the best way to reach out to people, to get them engaged, to let them know who you really are. Because the one thing about live video, which is what I'm doing now, is you can't hide. So what you're seeing now is me as I look. Yeah, I could put a mask on, but you wouldn't see me. This is me. There's no mask. There's no pretensions. I'm just me. I'm broadcasting to you from Wiltshire in England, enjoying doing so on Amazon Live. But I'm also broadcasting to the website. I'm live on the website. And just to show you that I'm live, if I take our logo off, I'll go to logos. I'm going to hide the Be.Live logo. And in a second, you'll see basically what on my website, you will see that logo disappear just to show that this is live. Now, when the signal leaves my Be.Live studio, it's processed and then it's sent out to OneStream and then it goes to my website. Everything has to be in place, but it's not rocket science. And you can learn how to do this. And I've got, there's a group on Facebook which you can join, but I'm not going to post the link now because we're concentrating on Amazon Live. Now, hopefully, I'm just waiting. There you go. There's the screen change again, and hopefully everything is still okay. I'm just checking back on Amazon Live. I want to thank you for watching me live. I will get back to talking about Surface Book 2 in a moment, but I did want to do this first section on going live on your website and how easy and straightforward it is. And I'm going to talk in the next section about the software you can actually use to do this. Okay, so coming up is the software you can actually use. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Come back to me. We'll go back to sharing shortly, but I just wanted to go through Microsoft Surface Book 2 down in the carousel at the moment. It's the item that's actually highlighted. And thank you, Catherine, for following me. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Excellent. I'm going to bring this back up on screen. This is who you're watching, and I'm going to go side by side. And thank you. I wish I had a sound. I'm not going to sing. I could say thank you very much. I'm going to say thank you very much, Catherine, for following. Right, now, you are watching. I just want to make a change again. Change my setup so that I can actually go side by side, so you can actually see the full card now, and you can see me as well. Okay, so we're adjusting things as we go along. You're actually watching at the moment me, and I am using the Logitech Brio camera, which is down in the carousel as the highlighted item, bottom left, and today it's 165.24. Now if you click the link in the carousel, you will get 17% discount. Clicking the link picture in the carousel will get you 17% discount whilst I am live. This is an important point. And I just want to say to everybody who's watching me live, thank you. But if you could, I'm not saying you have to, if you could unmute to hear my stories. I've got a different story for every product in the carousel. If you're not listening to me, then you can't hear me. So please, if you can, unmute. Okay, back to me. Okay, so you're actually watching the Logitech Brio camera, and this is towards the top end of the Logitech range, and it's a 4K camera, and it's also capable of 4K. We can't broadcast in 4K because we don't have the bandwidth. Okay, the internet is not, well, if we all started broadcasting in 4K, the internet will be brought to a grinding halt in certain areas. I'm broadcasting to you today at 720, which is the number of pixels that Amazon Live say we should use. We can't go 1080, which would be high definition or higher definition. This is DVD quality. You're watching DVD quality. The camera, the Logitech Brio camera, is capable of 4K. Now you could record in 4K, and you can put 4K on your website in a recording. Okay, but there aren't many places to do 4K yet, but you will be 4K ready. The other thing you've got is that with this camera, you can pan left and pan right. You can go down and up. I'm not going to go down too much. You can zoom in. You can zoom out, okay, without moving, all done by the camera. Okay, you can change the color. You can change the contrast. You can change the white balance. You can do all this. Now, to do this, you need an extra piece of software. Okay, all Logitech cameras use the same software, and it's a piece of software called Logitech Capture. Logitech Capture. And what you need to do, if you've got a Logitech camera, and I'd say the vast majority of live broadcasters have got Logitech cameras, then basically you can download the software and it can control the camera for you. And it can zoom in, it can do all sorts of whizzy things, and it's free. If you've got the camera from Logitech, then go to Logitech site, type in Logitech Capture, download the software. It will see your camera straight away, and it will control your camera for you, so that you have the ability to actually change the way you actually look on screen, which is important. Okay, now Logitech Brio is 17% off today at 165.24. So I can't show it you because I'm actually appearing on it. This is the quality of the Logitech Brio camera. Okay. The next camera is also a Logitech camera, and it's a Logitech C920X, which supersedes the C920. when I started broadcasting, I used the camera that's actually in my computer. In those days, it was a Samsung all-in-one. Nowadays, it's the Microsoft Surface Book 2, which is down the carousel. And when you start broadcasting, that's the camera to use, the one that's built into your PC or Mac. And say hello to Corinda. And Corinda has found me on Facebook. So Corinda, hello, mate. And Corinda again. And right, okay. And I think this is delaying comments on Facebook. I'd love to join you on cam, talk about my mic. Okay, tomorrow, Tuesday, Corinda, we can set it up. Okay, but for now, as I said, sometimes it doesn't look like it, but I do actually plan what's going to happen on the broadcast. Okay, anything can happen, but I do have an agenda that I'm generally working to. And to bring in your new microphone, Corinda, I would need an Amazon link. I would need a photograph of it, and then we could send you the link, and you can come on screen and talk about it. So we can do that tomorrow. Okay, so, but my first external camera was one that's down in the carousel, which is a Logitech C920X. Now, the C920X replaces the C920, and that's a darn good camera. I had it for 3 years before I got the Brio, and it's a workhorse. It's very solid. It's just plug and play, plugs into the USB port on your computer. Your computer will recognize it because the vast majority of live broadcasters use that particular camera when they're broadcasting. And a lot of the broadcasts you're actually watching on Amazon Live, you will see this camera being used. In fact, hint number one, if you're watching a live broadcast and you like the way that everything is laid out and you like the picture, please, in the comments, do ask, which camera are you using? Okay. The other question you can ask is, which microphone are you using? Because everybody who broadcasts on Amazon Live will have their own camera phone and a microphone, a camera, a microphone. Yeah. So ask. If you see something you like, ask. Now, Logitech C920X, if you click the link in the carousel, and this is important, you have to click the link in the carousel, is 19% off. $56.99 as opposed to $69.99. Now, I know that we're headed towards Black Friday, and even more important, we're headed towards Christmas. If you're looking for a gift for somebody who wants to get into live broadcasting, then this is the camera to get them. It's so simple to set up. It does everything you'd want of a camera. Okay. And the other thing is, it's not just a camera. It's got a built-in microphone. So at one swoop, you're replacing the camera on their machine and the microphone on the machine just by buying the Logitech C920. It makes a great deal of difference. There is a world of difference between an external camera and your internal camera. An external camera improves your broadcast. You can go live on YouTube, you can go live on Facebook, you can go live on Twitter, you can go live on Twitch, you can go live anywhere. And if you've got a Logitech camera, you're going to look good. Okay. That's a topic for another show, but looking good on camera, the camera plays a part. Okay. Because it's the camera that captures your image and relays it out. Okay. So do look at cameras. Now, I did an experiment over the weekend. Down the carousel, because you can, it's actually behind me now. This is the Fovitech green screen. I can't show you the green screen working because of where I'm set up today. But if you're going to do any live broadcasting and you want to be able to change your background, then you do need a green screen. Fovitech is the best green screen I've found. I've had it for since January 2019. I've had this camera and this microphone and this green screen. Okay, that's when I did my big changeover. And the Fovitech, $67.95, no discount today, I'm afraid. And it's just basically, it's against the back wall. If I show you from a different camera, just a minute, I'll take that off. Okay, if I put this full screen, Right, I'm going to look at this camera now. Okay, and hopefully you can still hear me. My fingers are crossed. I think you can. Okay, I'm using the Microsoft Surface Book 2 camera. Okay, so that's why I've got a different picture. It's a different angle. The computer laptop is directly in front of me. To the side of me, I got it right. You can see the green screen. Now that is a movable green screen. You can scrunch it. You can put it into its carrying case and you can carry it wherever you go. Especially with the holiday season coming up, if you want to take photographs, then you've got a green screen to do it. You can then take photographs of all your relatives and friends with it in front of a green screen, and then you can use background removal software to send them Christmas cards from anywhere in the world. So it's a portable green screen. It's not just for live video, it is for photography as well. And you can take it with you and you can take pictures and then you can change the background afterwards. That's what a green screen does. This is how the movies work. Okay, and now we can do it. Okay, and the Polytech green screen, which is in the carousel, is yours for $67.95 today. If you're thinking of waiting till Black Friday, then please do, and check it out. Okay, I'll be showing it on Black Friday. On Black Friday, I'm planning to do 3 or 4 broadcasts. So if you catch me today, then you'll also catch me on Black Friday. The way to find out when I'm broadcasting live is to click the follow button that is down below. In actual fact, if I go off here and I go here, I can click that and hopefully this will work. Okay, right. If you enjoy what I'm broadcasting today, and I broadcast 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday, then please do think about pressing the follow me button down at the bottom under this screen, and then you will get notified. And thank you again to Catherine, who's already pressed the button. So please follow me and you'll be notified. Now, I do not get, I'm going to hide that. I do not get any of your details at all. Okay, your details stay with Amazon. All that happens is Amazon will send you a reminder before I next go live. You've then got the choice as to whether you follow me or not. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the software I'm using for this broadcast in a moment, but I just want to go through and hopefully this will work. Bear with me a moment. I'm trying to press some buttons. Okay, we do have quizzes sometimes and they are supplied by Trivia Plaza. So, but there's no quiz today, Corinda. And if you're new to Amazon Live, the way that this works is that I'm talking about items in the carousel down below the video. You can scroll through all the items on the carousel anytime you like whilst you're listening to me. When you find an item in the carousel you want to know more about, just press the picture, new Chrome tab opens, or new Safari tab, or new tab. Tabs are probably right. Okay, that new tab opens and you're taken off the page, and the page has got all the technical information. It's got the reviews, it's got the videos about the article that I'm talking about. Everything you need to know, you can find out. I mean, I can give you my story, but everything you need to find out just by clicking the picture in the carousel. Okay, and thank you if you do. It doesn't cost you anything, and as I've said earlier, it saves you money because the Microsoft Surface Book 2, which we spoke about earlier, is 6% off if you click the link in the carousel. Logitech Brio camera is 17% off. That's $165.24 if you click the link in the carousel. And final time for now. Okay, I don't want to do this too much, but I do want to point out that if you click the link in the carousel whilst I'm live, you will get a special discount. And Logitech C920X is $56.99, and that's the camera to start with. That's the camera to give somebody as a gift this Christmas if they want to start live broadcasting or they want to start using Zoom, okay, for meetings. This is one of the best cameras for meetings that has ever been. Okay, now as I say, I used it for 3 years. It's currently attached and ready to go on my second computer, and I do dust it occasionally. But those are the cameras that I'm talking about today, the Brio and the C920X, and they're both on discount. I wonder what the next picture is. Okay, if I take that one. All right, okay. Now, one of the things I love about live broadcasting, and this is important to me and hopefully of interest to you, I've been broadcasting now for 6 years. First of all on Blab, and then several systems, and then over to Be.Live, which is where I'm broadcasting from today, Be.Live. And I've made hundreds of friends around the globe. And I broadcast with friends every day of the week. Okay. And on Wednesdays, there are 10 of us broadcasting. And this week, Corinda is hosting 12 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. If you want to catch up with people from Portugal, USA, Canada, Belgium, and of course, England, then that's the time to catch. That's just a quick advert. But if you have questions about anything that I'm talking about, then please do say hello in the comments. Okay. And if you've got questions, then please do ask. Okay. That's why the arrow points that way, so that you can actually ask questions. Now, I've got somebody who's actually watching me from the Facebook group, and I want to say, it says, hi, Stephen Healey. Thank you. And hello. Now, the thing about Facebook protects us from ourselves. And if you like on your next comment, welcome to the show. But if you'd like on your next comment, just before you do, click the link in the post at the top, and then I will see your picture and be able to share your name, much in the way as I was able to share Corinda's earlier. Okay. And come back to this. Okay, so if you are enjoying what I'm talking about, and that's basically why I'm doing this, hopefully, if you are enjoying what I'm talking about, then please do say hello in the comments. Okay, and we'll get a conversation going. If you have any questions about the equipment I'm going to show you, then please ask. Okay, so I wonder what the next card is. What do you think? Okay. You are watching Lights, Camera, Action. So we've come full circle with those. And another comment, and comment is, hello, Chuck, nice to see you. Okay, thank you. And good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find something in the carousel. Okay, now it's amazing. I'm going to come back to a lot of things, but I want to talk about these for a moment. Okay. And I'm just going to make 2 adjustments to my studio. Just a reminder, I'm broadcasting from Be.Live, and I'm going to hide that. Okay, I'm going to take Salo off. So next to me now, I've got a video, and the video is about these. And these are aftershocks, just so you remember me. Okay. Who have you been watching live on Amazon Live? The guy with the blue headphones. Okay, that's me. I don't mind being called that. I like the color. Now, I actually use these on a daily basis when I'm walking, jogging, running, and cycling. Not all at the same time. But I've got a short video I'd like you to take a look at about aftershocks headphones, because these are different. These don't go inside your ear, as I will explain. Okay, so I'm going to put the video full screen, and I'm going to switch my microphone off and press play. I'll be back shortly. Trex titanium headphones are lightweight and very, very effective because they go over, they're open ear, they go over the ear, and that means that whilst you're wearing them, you can hear what's going on. If you've got somebody to the side of you, behind you, you can actually hear what's going on. You can hear the traffic, you can hear all the noises around you, but you can concentrate on the music or the podcast that you're actually playing. Now, they last 6 hours on a 1.5 hour battery charge. You can make and receive phone calls. They are practical. They're coated, so they are rainproof and sweatproof. I use them daily, and they're just good sound and quite probably the best headphones that I've actually tried, because I've tried many over the years, wired. These are Bluetooth, but wired, unwired, and these are the best that I've actually found because they are so simple, easily rechargeable. They pair on Bluetooth, simple and straightforward. Making phone calls is straightforward. You can voice dial. Receiving calls you can do with one button. So if you're looking for a pair of headphones and you do go out and about and you go walking, jogging, running or cycling, then these are the headphones that you should actually consider because they are so well crafted and practical and good quality. Thank you for listening. Okay, I'm back. I've still got the headphones on. So who are you watching? The man with the blue headphones. Now, the thing is, I mean, as I said in the video, I've had so many different headphones over the years, and I've lost them. Or the wire's broken. These are just so sturdy, yet flexible. And if I go that way, okay, you can now see them. And I love these. I really, really enjoy using them. You listen to music, listen to a podcast, but you can still hear the person next to you. So you're not being rude by doing it. So you can go out for a walk and you can wear these, listening to your favorite podcast and still talk. And who said men cannot multitask? Of course we can. We do it with aftershocks. So that's the video. I've got other product videos which I will show later in the broadcast, but aftershocks, and I am blown away by a number of aftershocks headphones that have been bought after my broadcasts. So to everybody who's bought some aftershocks headphones, these I'm going to go on about it now because we're into that season. We're only 5 weeks away. These are an ideal gift. No matter how old you are, these are the ideal gift for children, so they can listen to their favorite podcast or music, and you can't. For adults, same reason, really. This is a time for buying that special luxury gift that people won't expect to get a blue pair of blue, and it's not the only color they do. If you click link in the carousel, then you can see other colors are available. You can choose the color. This is part of the range of aftershocks headphones, okay, because it is, I'm going to show this again, it is a range of headphones. Okay, now I know my good friend Krista Boven, who lives in Belgium, has actually got 2 sets of these. One she has on charge and the other one she wears. Okay, and she can walk around the house listening to a podcast, listening to music, not lose track. And when you're out walking, you are aware of the people who are walking with you, which is probably a good thing. You are aware of the silent cyclist coming up behind you. Okay, now I live in Devizes in England, and we have a local canal, and the canal has a canal path. That's where I go training for my marathons. It's where I go walking. It's beautiful. You're out in the countryside. There's nobody near you, and you just walk for mile after mile after mile, because the canal goes from Bristol to London, which is a long way. Okay, the canal is 73 miles long. It then connects with the Bristol, and it also either end connects with the River Thames. So I could walk for days on there. Okay, but I tend to walk sort of 10k and then come the 10k back. So that's 5 miles out. Sorry, 6 miles out, 6 miles back. That's me. And I wear these and I can listen to my favorite podcast or have my book read to me on Audible, because this is paired with my mobile phone. So I can listen to anything and I can still hear the silent cyclist behind me. Enough said. Okay. So these are amazing headphones. And I can say that because I love them. Okay. So I'm going to hide that and come back to me. Okay. So those are the headphones. The next thing I want to talk about on a show this week, I should actually be using my mobile phone as the camera. Okay, I have a setup which is called AmCam, which is my mobile phone, and my mobile phone goes in a holder. I'm just going to move back a bit so you can actually see it. Okay, you've got stands. Okay, phone goes in there. I'm going to show you a video in a moment, but the phone goes in there. Okay, and then you've got the legs, you've got the tripod legs. This, as I take my hand out of the way, this is not tripod legs, this is a solid base. I am actually weightlifting at the moment. To lift that up and to move it about, that is weightlifting. Okay, because this is a sturdy piece of kit. Let me tell you more about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do as we go into the video section, I'm going to come back to broadcasting to your website after this short commercial break. Okay, so let's go over and let's find out more about the IPVO stand. This is great. If you're doing, well, as the guy in the video says, if you're using your camera to capture demonstrations, drawing demonstrations, cooking demonstrations, craft demonstrations, this is the stand. I'm going to explain why this is the stand in this short video. So I'm going to put the video full screen. I'm going to, no, please be kind. This is one of the first videos that I made. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, so my microphone's going off and I'm going to play the. This is my IPVO uplift stand, which I use frequently when I want to show my mobile camera on screen. So let's have a look at the IPVO, and here it is in real life. This is the IPVO stand. It has joints. It has, first of all, it's got a very solid base. This is a very capable, weighty piece of equipment, and it's not going to fall over. It's got a small footprint, and it has two places you can actually adjust. One is there, and the second is there. And you can adjust the stand, and you can see it's very sturdy. You can adjust the stand, and then your camera, which can be an Android or an iPhone, you can just turn it through 360 degrees until you get the picture you want. Now, if you're doing craft demonstrations, if you're doing cooking demonstrations, then the IPVO uplift is the piece of kit that you should consider, because it is solidly built, it's got a small footprint, it's got two joints which you can adjust. The camera is capable of going through 60 degrees, and I enjoy using it. It's just a solid piece of kit. When you put it down, it won't fall over. Okay, it's very, very sturdy. So the IPVO has my vote, and well, that's it really. I mean, basically what we're looking for in a stand is that it is stable, it can be positioned, and there are two joints on the IPVO uplift which allow you to do that, and you can just set it and forget it. Simple as that. Okay, and you can do all your demonstration, cooking demonstration, drawing demonstration, craft demonstration. This will hold your camera and it will hold it steady. So the IPVO uplift is my stand of choice when doing demonstrations on live video. Okay, back to me. My hair was short then. Okay, and that was definitely shot in summer. We're hedging towards the English winter, and if you've read Christmas Carol, the snow will be roundabout in Crispin even. In fact, we're actually due for some snow before the end of November. Oh, that's going to be up north. I'm in the south of England, about 120 miles from London, in a place called Devizes, which has quite a history, which I'll tell you at some point. But it's a beautiful place to live. We're close to Stonehenge, we're close to Avebury, we're close to Salisbury. So we've got plenty of places we can actually go and visit. But the IPvo stand has my vote, purely and simply, and it actually is the basis of AmCam, which will be on the show tomorrow. That's Amazon Cam, AmCam, got it. And it will be actually be able to demonstrate products, okay, using AmCam on the IPvo. So I'm going to hide that and come back to me. And in order to do all these broadcasts on Amazon Live, I had to get an iPad. This is my iPad, okay, and you can see the IPvo, which is down the carousel. Now, if I go there, okay, this should prove this is live. You can now see the iPad. This iPad is now down in the carousel. It might be out of stock at the moment because it's a very popular item, but you can take a look at it. And if you're putting together your Christmas list, then please do go down and take a look. And I want to say hello to and thank you to Dahlia for the follow and comment. Hello and happy Monday. Indeed, it is happy Monday in the UK and around the globe. Always like Mondays. I look forward to Mondays. I look forward to this broadcast. I mean, I'm fortunate. I can spend my mornings planning the broadcast and just go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I have a blast. And hopefully, you're enjoying this too. Okay, right. Let's take a rest from the carousel for a moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this on screen. One of the things we're talking about earlier, if I go side by side. Okay. One of the things we were talking about earlier is how can you broadcast live on your website? Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share screen again because I can. Okay. So forgive me for a moment. I just need a second, and literally a second, to actually set things up. So I'm going to share that. I'm going to bring this into this live broadcast. And there we have it. Okay. So how can you broadcast live on your website? You want a broadcast studio. Now, I'm in the Be.Live studio at the moment. Be.Live is the studio. You want a content delivery network. Now, content delivery network, they're the people who take the signal from your studio and transfer it elsewhere. So they go from A to B. They take my video signal, send it from A to B. So it's going from my studio and ending up on Amazon Live. It's also ending up, as you can see, on my website. Okay, that is live on my website. You will see it change in a moment. Okay, there is a processing delay. There you are. Okay, I just need to change the sound. Hang on. My apologies for that. I forgot to mute it, but hopefully you can't hear it. And the sound is now back to normal. And again, Dahlia, thank you for the follow. And if you are enjoying this broadcast, then please do follow me. Okay, so I am live on my website, and this is the live broadcast from 20 seconds ago, and it means that I can attract people to the website. I can attract an audience to the website. They can read my blogs, they can visit my shop, they can watch my other videos. But live video, I'm just going to go picture in picture again because you've got the idea of that, is that live video is the way to bring people to your website. And it's basically that I did 3 months actually researching this. You can use a system called Caster, and just a minute, let me edit that. A minute, I'm editing something to show you. So, okay, it's actually called Caster.io. This is the cheapest way to actually broadcast to your website, as I'm doing now. Okay, now when you think about it, if you've got your own website, you can spend thousands of dollars on advertising. You can spend thousands of dollars on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter. But you already own your website. So how much does it cost to actually broadcast to your website? Well, with Caster.io, it costs $50 a month. Okay. If you compare that, if you're in business, you compare that to your advertising budget, I would suggest that it's on the edge of being a no-brainer to actually broadcast live on your website. Okay. There is another system which we can use, which is called VI Loud. Now, VI Loud takes a refreshing approach to broadcasting your website. They do have, all these systems have one thing in common. They have an embeddable HTML5 web player. That's the core of it. That's what you need to go live on your website. And these people have it. You embed the player into your website, okay, in your WordPress blog, in your WordPress pages. You take the code from the site and put it in, publish it, and that's it. And when you publish it, this is what happens. This is me live on the website. As you can see, this is 20 seconds ago. And I still think that the whole of this is magical. Yeah. The ability to broadcast to your website from $50 a month on Caster.io. Best value there is. Okay. An alternative is VI Loud, and you can search for these afterwards in Google, type VI Loud to take you there. I've got all the software I'm talking about, I've actually got. So VI Loud I've got. VI Loud allows you to host your own television station on your website. If you've got a list of videos that you've made and you want to create a TV channel, VI Loud can help you create a TV channel. I'll cover that in a future broadcast because that's an interesting topic. I'll show you how to do it. And then the system I'm using today, which is OneStream Live. Now, OneStream Live is based in Finland. Okay, so it's a Finnish company. And they are always innovating. There's something new on OneStream Live, which came out yesterday. But my signal today is going from me to OneStream Live and out to my website. From me to OneStream Live to my website. All I needed to do was add a few lines of code to my website. It's not rocket science. It's simple and straightforward to do. So OneStream.live is, well, I'll tell you why, because you can broadcast live to your website. You can broadcast live to YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at the same time. You can broadcast anywhere you like that accepts signal. Okay. Now, just a bit of tech stuff. How does it work? Okay, that's a darn good question. When we go live on Facebook and YouTube, we're actually using Facebook and YouTube's programming. We just link into it, and that's why we can show the comments on screen. When we're coming to Amazon Live, we use RTMP. Okay, what does it stand for? RTMP is real-time messaging protocol. Now, this piece of software is actually able. It's a protocol. It's not a piece of software. It's a way of doing things. It transfers video, audio, and data. So this is my video. The card on the left-hand side of the screen is data. Okay. The text below me, transfer video and audio and data, is data. So RTMP, real-time messaging protocol, is a way of transferring video, audio, and data from A to B, or from A to B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And the software that I'm using, which is OneStream Live, can actually take you to up to 40 different destinations. This signal could go out to 40 different destinations just by using OneStream Live. I can go live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, my website, and anywhere else. Okay, I can go and be a DJ on Mixcloud. I'll come back to that another day. But I can use OneStream Live to do it. As I said, OneStream Live are a Finnish company, and I just, hopefully, just a moment, if I go here and go here, I'm back again. I just need to set something up there. If I go and hide, well, I can stay on screen. Okay, I take this full screen. This is me again. I work with OneStream Live. I broadcast into their Facebook group, and I have been broadcasting about how to broadcast in Amazon Live. In addition to that, I've also been broadcasting about this. This is one of the things about live broadcasting. Nick and I broadcast, and we did a new feature special, and then I broadcast. Just a second. It will only take me a second. I'll get there. I'm determined. Okay. I also broadcast about using OneStream Live to go to your website. Okay, how to do it. So OneStream Live, great company and great piece of software, and their pricing is from about $75 to actually take your live broadcast and broadcasting to your website. Now, if you, okay, coming back, if you Google my name, I'll just put my name on screen for a moment. You'll probably find it elsewhere, but it's there as well. If you Google my name, you will find me on YouTube. Stephen, go to YouTube, type in Stephen Healey. You will see videos about everything I'm showing you today. So you see videos about how to go onto caster.io. Okay, let's take my name off because it's going to get in the way. You will see videos about Be.Live. Okay, and you must certainly see videos about OneStream Live. Okay, all these videos on YouTube, free to watch, and you can find out how you can broadcast to your website. Okay, and this is an important part. I mean, this is why I've got all this kit, because I've got the Logitech camera, I've got the microphone I'm going to talk about in a moment, all this kit to actually go live on my website and present a quality broadcast on my website. All of this because of the embeddable HTML5 web player. That's a mouthful, but if you remember it, that's the key to going live on your website with one of those systems. I'm going to scroll down until I get to here. So we said that the job of Caster and Be.Live and OneStream is to transfer video, audio, and data from one place to up to 40 other places. Okay. Now, those who know me will know that I do a lot of live video using, if I can find it in the carousel. If you find it before me, then let me know, but I'm just looking. I got it. Okay. I do a lot of broadcasting using the home gimbal, yeah, which is down in the carousel. It's in the featured item, and today it's $99. Okay. If I'm going to say it again, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, we've all got mobile phones. We don't all have gimbals. Having a gimbal takes you from shaky video or dropping the camera to a semi-professional video. The gimbal, and I do love the word, this is the Ho-Hem stabilizer gimbal iSteady. Okay, and I can turn around. Excuse me a moment. Okay, it comes in a beautiful box. This is the box that the home gimbal comes in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully, if I can sort this out, just a minute. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to come off. Okay, I'm going to switch to this camera. Okay, this is the home gimbal. It comes in a beautiful carrying case, which you can unzip. Okay, and open. Okay, this is not an unboxing, it's an unzipping. And you take the gimbal out. There it is. Now, first thing you do is to put, grateful to Marco for this, you've got a little stand, okay, which is also an extension. So you put that on, and the little legs, hopefully this will work. Can you see it? Little legs come out, and you can then put it onto the desktop. Then you put your, I'm not going to do this live, I'll show you a video in a minute. You put your mobile phone in, okay, so just put your mobile phone in and press the on button, and the on button is there, and you switch it on, okay, and it will stabilize itself, and then you can go out and about and you can shoot video. Now, until yesterday, come back to me, until yesterday, when I went out with this gimbal, I had to use two pieces of software. I had to use OneStream Live, okay, and a different piece of software. I had to use, I can't remember the name of it now, I don't need it anymore. I had to use a piece of software from my Android phone to actually capture the video and broadcast live. And that sent the signal to OneStream Live. And OneStream Live then sent it out. Now, OneStream Live allow you to go live from your mobile phone. So I can go live from my mobile phone using OneStream Live to 40 destinations, just using my phone and the gimbal. I'm hopeless at demonstrating. Just using the phone and the gimbal, I can go live to 40 different destinations, and going live with your mobile phone around the area you live or the area you're visiting or a family gathering. You're actually recording for posterity. You're recording for your own use. You're also recording, if you put the video on YouTube, for everybody else to watch it. Now, I do videos going out to Stonehenge and to Avebury and to Courts Garden and to Stourhead, Durham Park, and I take a video and I put the video up on YouTube. But with OneStream Live, I can now go live straight from my phone to the world. This is a major step forward. And the reason that this is so good is because of our friend, not that friend, RTMP. I can go live to the world because of RTMP. And now included in my OneStream Live subscription is the ability to go live on my phone. Now, what I'm going to do tomorrow morning while you're all asleep is I'm going to go out and about with my phone and my gimbal, and I'm going to go around devices and I'm going to broadcast live. And then I'm going to upload the recording to YouTube, bring it into my studio, and I'll play it tomorrow. Now, I'm live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. The video will be part of the show, and you can come and see what I achieved with OneStream Live, my gimbal, and my mobile phone. Okay, those are the three ingredients. There are another two, but they're not important now. Okay, so I'm going live in the morning. Watch out, world. And then I'm going to show you the results. So in reverse order, because I'm being good, I'm going to put the gimbal back in its case. Oh, right. Let's just do this step by step. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take off the stand. I'm going to put that in the case. I'm going to put the gimbal in the case. If I get this the right way around, it'll be good. But you are watching, hopefully, in a minute. Oh, right. Okay, just to prove it is now back in its box, and it doesn't normally take all that work to do it. Okay, I've dropped something on the floor. Okay, I'm going to put that down before I break it, and I'm going to come back to me. The joys of live broadcasting, eh? Okay, so that is the home gimbal. I'm going to do the video. I'll show it on the broadcast tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, and you're more than welcome to actually join me. Thank you for everybody who's following me. If you have any questions or any comments, then please do ask. Okay, so I'm going to hide that. Don't need that. I'm going to hide that. Don't need that. I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to stop my screen share. Oh, before I do. Okay, I am still live on my website. Okay, so we're broadcasting to Amazon Live, but I am also live on the website. All the videos that you need to actually find out how to do this, I'm demonstrating the camera again. All the videos that you need to actually do this are actually, I'll get there. All the videos you need to do this are, oh, I got it wrong. All the videos that you need to watch to be able to do this are actually on YouTube. Just search for me, and that will be good. Okay, so there you have it. That's basically broadcasting to your website, and I just love the fact that we can do it. And it is something to think about for 2022. If you've got a website, you should be broadcasting to it. If you've got an advertising budget, you should put part of it aside, $50, $75 a month, and you can go live on your website. Oh, right, okay. I want to put a title in here. Just a minute, I need to type something in. What I try to do is spell things correctly, which is why I'm taking a moment to do this. Okay. Not now, because you're actually watching me on Amazon Live, and I'm grateful, thank you. But on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, if you want the software to go live on your website on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, pay a visit to AppSumo. That's all I'm saying. That's why I got 2 deals on the software that I've been using today. AppSumo. Make a note to visit AppSumo on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That's my hint of the day. I've just left it on screen for a second. Don't want to, thank you for watching live. I don't want to go too far. Okay, so we've actually covered, what does this say? I'm broadcasting using Be.Live. Okay, so little commercial break, a logo, and bring the logo on screen. I'm not broadcasting using OBS. I'm broadcasting using Be.Live, which allows me to do what I've been doing so far, which is share images on screen, share video from YouTube, put graphics on the screen, use logos, brand it however I want, is Be.Live. And just a declaration here, I actually work for Be.Live. So let's take that off the screen. Okay, and we've talked about broadcasting from mobile. Tomorrow I'm going to be broadcasting not to Amazon Live, but I'm going to take my phone and my gimbal out, and I'm going to record a video on OneStream. First ever video I've done directly on OneStream, broadcasting out to 40 different places, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you informed tomorrow. Okay, back to the carousel. But before I go back to the carousel, I've got to tell you what sort of videos I actually make. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now, I'm hoping to find it in the carousel, is this one. Okay, bring this up. I'm going to go off full screen. Okay, when I want to hide that. I can stop sharing for definite now. I'm going to go picture in picture. Hopefully this will work. Okay, I've gone picture in picture again. Right, I'm going to take the logo off because I don't want it to spoil your view, as it were. So I'm going to take the logo off. No logo, because this is not a Be.Live video. I'm actually going to shrink myself because I can. So just let me shrink myself. Okay. When I go out with the gimbal and my phone, this is what I do. I'm not live 24/7, though it seems like it at times. I actually go live and, well, let me play the video. Okay, so I'm going to put the video full screen. I'm going to switch my microphone off and press play. This video is on YouTube. Let's see what I do when I go out with my gimbal. As I say, what about broadcasting? I try not to photograph people. I try to photograph the sites. So this area is used by the Laycock Allotment Association. Right, let's come round. And this is where the gardeners well, I said Laycock already, you know where I am. When I've been live on Amazon Live on Tuesdays, I've been doing English country houses and castles, and every time I have shown you the National Trust website with Laycock Abbey. Well, today we're there. This is Laycock Abbey. We're just going to the gardens first, and then we're going to take a tour of the exterior of the Abbey. I've just been told that the upper rooms, I'm not sure whether I can photograph or not, actually close in 2 minutes. We're not going to make it. So here are the gardens at Laycock Abbey. And again, go out in the garden, look at the beautifully tended borders against the wall. I've not been down here before. Let's go down here because I can show you something. Okay, in the 1700s, the Abbey, which we will see in a minute, became the home of Mr. Fox Talbot. And Mr. Fox Talbot was a scientist, and dedicated to him within that building there is a museum of photography with cameras from the 1700s onwards, and it is well worth a visit. As I say, we're at Laycock Abbey, which is approximately 3 miles from Melksham and very close to the M4 if you ever get round this way. So let's go out of this particular garden. This is Hello, I'm just waiting for my camera to refocus. Let's hope that that happens in a second and that nothing's happened to my sound. Sound's okay. So I just need to refocus my camera. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. So just let me refocus my camera. And we're back. Okay, that was Laycock Abbey, which is close to us, about 20 miles away. And we are able to visit there 3 or 4 times a year. I'm just going to hide that so I don't have any conflict. We are able to visit there 3 or 4 times a year, and it's a beautiful place. And it is the home of photography. What I didn't say there was that the world's first ever photograph was taken at Laycock Abbey. Okay, now if that wasn't interesting enough, Laycock Abbey has a cauldron from Harry Potter. Why do you think Laycock Abbey has a cauldron from Harry Potter, from the films, not the, yeah, parts of Harry Potter? So a couple of two or three of films were actually shot at Laycock Abbey. Okay. If you go to YouTube and you type my name, or you type Laycock Abbey on YouTube, not now, but after I finished, then you'll be able to watch the whole video, which is about 25 minutes long. When I go out with the gimbal, I generally shoot videos which are to 20-25 minutes long. Okay. When I do go out to shoot video, I'll take that off the screen. So we've done Laycock Abbey, and you can do more on YouTube. When I do go out with a gimbal, I'm not going to get the gimbal out again because bits of it have fallen on the floor. I also have with me a lapel microphone. Now, before I got my current microphone, which I'll tell you about before I go, and this one you've been listening to, I got a lapel microphone. I do courses on Udemy. I've got 15,000 students on Udemy. I teach people how to do this, how to go live. I got a lapel microphone because Udemy said you don't need to put egg box shells all around your room. You don't need to soundproof your room. Just get yourself a lapel microphone. So I got the lapel microphone, which you fasten onto your clothing and you plug into your phone. Just goes into your phone like that. And it makes a world of difference. When we're actually shooting video, and especially video we're going to repurpose, especially live video, you've got to have good quality sound. You'll notice there when I was at Laycock Abbey, I was giving a commentary. Okay. If I hadn't had the lapel microphone down the carousel, you wouldn't have heard me. You would have heard the people around me. You would have eavesdropped on their conversations. Using a lapel microphone when you're mobile is important. And I'll have my lapel microphone with me when I go and shoot the video tomorrow. Okay, so great Christmas present for anybody who's got a mobile phone, and most of us do have the lapel microphone, so that they can record semi-professional, if not professional, video, and perhaps even go live. So the microphone, brilliant. I mean, today, if you click the link in the carousel, ordinarily the microphone that's in the carousel is $50. $50. Okay, today it's $39.39, but only if you click the link in the carousel. There's a discount. Just to work, when we're actually broadcasting live, we are able to offer you special discounts, which are available only when we're going live. And this is such a one. You can save yourself 21% on the price. And if you're looking to buy Christmas gifts, well, it's a good idea for anybody, really. Just a note, we do have a situation in the UK and the US, and I'm not trying to start a panic here, I'm just being factual, where we both countries have problems with delivery drivers. So the only advice that I would, if somebody asked me, somebody did ask me, when should we order our goods for Christmas? As soon as you can is the answer, as soon as you can. I mean, we've got Black Friday coming up a week on Friday. We've got Cyber Monday in 2 weeks today. Loads of opportunities to actually buy. I will be live both days. If you press the follow button now, you'll actually see me when I'm live. Okay. You just be reminded 15 minutes before. Okay, let's bring this back in and take myself off solo. So just to say that I do work with OneStream, and did a video for them, which you'll find on YouTube, how to broadcast your website with OneStream was the title of the video. Okay, so I'm going to go side by side now. So I work for Be.Live. I work with OneStream. I also work with, and just try and change theme again. Okay, I work for Be.Live. I work with OneStream. I also work within video, which is quite possibly the best way to create short business videos. And I'll talk about in video in a later broadcast. So that's why you need the microphone. Okay, the other thing you need, if you're into this mobile video lark, is a portable charger. The worst thing that can happen is that you're actually filming somewhere and your battery on your phone runs out. Now I'm going to charge I should be charging my phone tonight before I go and do the recording tomorrow morning. So I know it'll be fully charged, but I will still have the battery pack that's in the carousel with me, just in case, because I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt. The other thing is that when we're broadcasting from our phones and not recording, we're reliant on 4G, or if you're lucky, 5G, and you're not guaranteed a signal where you go, wherever you go. And again, this is from experience. All I'm saying is, before you go live, or before you start recording, before you go live, then please do check the 4G, 5G signal. And you can do that just by taking a photograph. Okay, send it to Facebook. If it arrives on Facebook, then you've got a signal. If it doesn't arrive on Facebook, you haven't got a signal, and you shouldn't think about doing a live video from your mobile phone. Okay. Now, it's no guarantee, but it is just a common sense idea to actually do that before you start recording or start going live. Okay, thank you for watching me on Amazon Live. Thank you for watching me on Facebook. If you're in the live video sales group, thank you. If you're in Live Video Hub with Stephen, thank you. If you're on the live video production page, thank you. And a special thank you to everybody on Amazon Live. Okay, where can we go now? If you've got any questions at all about anything that I'm talking about, then please do ask. In this video so far, we've talked about broadcasting to your website, and if you catch the replay, you'll find out some of the information you need to go live on your website. If you go to YouTube after this broadcast, then you can just type in my name and you'll find out how to do it. Okay, so let's go. All right, okay. Now, I'm aware, as I said earlier, I'm just going to do another switch. I'm going to hide that and hopefully bring this back in. Okay, so you've got two of me. And now you've got one of me. Okay. This is Christmas time, and Christmas is about buying people things that they would benefit from but don't actually need. Okay. This is the most beautiful mouse I have ever seen. Okay. It is, I'm trying to hold it correctly. This is the Microsoft Surface mouse. Now, I've got a Microsoft Surface Book 2, but I use this mouse. I'll tell you why. When you click it into that position, it is off. Okay. It's called the Microsoft Arc mouse because to switch it on, you turn it into, can you see that? You turn it, I'm rubbish at demonstrating. You turn it into an arc, and it just, and that's why I changed cameras, it just fits in the palm of your hand. Yeah. It is so compact, and it's just, you have great control. You've got left and right mouse buttons. You've got a sensitive pad that your fingers are actually on. But it is so, this is the mouse for somebody who's got everything, because that is a ham-fisted way of turning it off, and this is a fast way of turning it on. It runs off 2 batteries. I change them every couple of months. It's not a great power consumer. It's just very precise. And as I say, the beauty of it is it just fits in the palm of your hand, and you can grip it underneath, and it's Bluetooth, and I love it. I love my Microsoft Surface Arc mouse. Okay, I need to use it now because I need to put it down on the desk. As you can see, I've now got it in my hand, and I can just press a button and switch over back to me. Okay, so that's my mouse, which is down in the carousel. At the moment today, that mouse is 30% off. If you click the link in the carousel and buy it, you will save yourself $24. Okay, because it was $79.99. Today it's $55.99. And just going along. Okay. down in the carousel at the moment, I can't show it you because this is actually plugged into my television, is a Fire Stick. Now, I don't know about you. We've got a Samsung television, and Samsung are pretty good at removing apps. You know, on your smart TV, you've got an app. You've got an app for Netflix. You've got an app for Amazon Prime. You've got an app for YouTube. Because our television is 3 to 4 years old, which is not old, Samsung started to remove the apps so that we couldn't go and watch YouTube, we couldn't watch Amazon Prime, we couldn't watch Netflix. And we'd no say in it because you update the software in the TV to stay up to date, because if you don't, you're losing out on any improvements. But when you update the software, the apps disappear and there's no way getting them back unless you buy a Fire Stick. Now, the Fire Stick plugs into any smart TV and makes it smarter. So now on our 4-year-old television, we have got back Amazon Prime, Netflix, BBC iPlayer, Roku, you name it, we've got it. Okay. And I'm a great believer in Amazon Prime and the BBC iPlayer. Absolutely the best things ever invented. And we enjoy watching series after series. We're great bingers of box sets. But if you want to do that, then the Fire Stick is half price at the moment. So it's $24.99. It was $49.99. Okay, just going through, and I think all broadcasts have a time. I've just enjoyed your company today. And thank you for watching and staying with me. I'm back again at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow with a different show. And you're more than welcome to join me. If you want to be notified, just click the follow button down below, and then you'll be notified. I don't know who you are. I don't get a list of subscribers. I don't get a list of followers. I never know who you are. I just know how many people are following me. And it's gone up today. And I'd like to say thank you to 2 people who have followed me today. And I just enjoy, I mean, for a Brit to actually be on Amazon.com is awesome. Yeah. There's myself from the UK. There's Nick Wood from the UK. There's Adair Palmer from Australia. There's Marco Novo from Portugal. Brigitte Limbanda from South Africa, and we're all great friends. We've all got our own broadcasts on Amazon. Grateful for Amazon for actually letting us in, and for you spending your time with me today. I want to wish you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.